Welcome to the playground after dark. This is your one-stop shop for all questions, answers, and matters of that real shit. Make sure them kids ain't around, your auntie can't hear us, and granny can't see. Unless grandma a freak, 'cause it all goes down at the playground.
And welcome to the confession session. So let's get right into it, ladies.
Yes.
Today we're going to talk about Facebook.
Okay.
A lot of stats going out. First one, it shows 30% of married people connected to social media cheat. What do you think about that?
I agree.
You agree, man?
To be honest, probably more.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's
Yeah,
probably
I think
more than
probably
30%.
more.
That's
I would say more like
some people not being
60%.
totally honest with
Right.
the questionnaire.
I would say 60%.
60%.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's because it's you connected to more people and it's more easier.
It's easier, more
Yes.
access.
Yes, more access.
What makes you say 60% though?
First of all, half the men that are in my inbox are married.
I believe that.
Secondly, it's just like she said, it's easier access because it brings you back to, it could be old girlfriends, old boyfriends, people you went to high school with, so you
Right.
knew since you were
Right.
young.
Right.
Right.
So say maybe you might be having problems in your marriage and they reach out to you, you reach out to them, and it could just be innocent at first, but it eventually leads into something.
Definitely.
Half the men in your inbox married?
Half or more, but I usually don't get too many married people. If I get married people, it's the people that I know. I reach out to people that's not in my city, people that I don't have to really come in contact with, so.
So you play the area code.
Yeah, I definitely
The area code.
I definitely do, and I
Okay.
use that because you too far from me. I don't know, no long distance relationship. I'm looking for something serious, so I use that to the fullest.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's the excuse, huh? To get them
Yes.
out the inbox.
Yes,
That
yes.
ain't
It's
even
about
right.
business.
Ain't even right.
Well, I don't respond back to them, but I'm just saying.
You don't respond to none of them?
Not that are married.
Really?
No, honestly, that is
That's
true. I
crazy.
don't.
I
I'm
check
being
'em.
honest. I
check
don't.
'em.
Yeah, me too.
I look over their page.
I
and
look at
see
someone's
them married, I'm
Facebook,
like,
not even for that. You can tell a lot about a person on Facebook.
Right.
About, like.
You can tell what they want you to know on Facebook.
Well,
That's true too.
That's true.
People don't put everything.
That's true. That is
They
true.
want you to see.
That is
You know
true.
what I'm saying? Living their best
That is
lives. They ain't
true.
putting the bad days out there.
But-
Well, some people crazy do, but sometimes
Yeah.
it can happen.
But I was just saying, statistic-wise, there is a lot of married men. And I won't respond back. And if they continue, I'll be like, leave me the fuck alone.
So you have never messed with anybody married?
One time, but I didn't know he was. For 6 months.
What about you?
I have never married. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Wait.
Okay.
But I didn't know at the time.
Okay, everybody.
I mean-
It seems like every woman I know has been with a married man that they didn't know was.
Yeah.
But I really didn't know for 6 months.
Okay, how long after you find out that he's married?
Oh, I
You
cut it
cut-
off and I
that
told his
day?
wife.
Oh,
I sent
that was
her-
the next question. Are
I
you
sent her
inboxing his wife?
hundreds of text messages from him.
Oh, wow.
I sent her
Ouch.
hundreds months ago.
Now, when I
She
was
stayed
married,
with him though.
yeah, of course,
But
we
I-
ain't gonna break up no happy
No.
home.
But I left him alone though. That was it.
Mm.
That was it.
See, I was scared when I was married before, and that was my number one fear because Facebook, especially, they got screenshots,
Yes.
ding, 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 and I got caught up before that era, really, with just because women, y'all get on the phone with each other and have whole conversations on how you're gonna set the dude up, when you get home, you three-way me, send me a smoke signal, we gonna catch them doing this, catch them in the driveway, all that kind of stuff. So y'all, you got dudes out there married, hitting the inbox. Woo. Faith to you, bro, cause you taking a risky shot. I couldn't
But
even do it.
I usually get at them, and I talk to them and I tell them like, you have a beautiful woman. What are you doing? Like, why would I wouldn't just, and I definitely wouldn't involve the other woman. I definitely wouldn't. What he's doing is what he's doing. That have nothing to do with her. If you go cut him off and leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? But don't, break her heart over something that he's doing. I wouldn't do that. I would definitely wouldn't do that. I wouldn't involve the other woman at all, break up or not.
You're a good side girl.
Yeah, no. That's what I was saying. What about my feelings?
You enter a relationship, knowing that anything's possible, in 6 months, definitely it's not enough time to really know somebody because, like you say, they only let you know.
I don't know, because we went out to dinner all the time, went out to the bar, talked every single day, probably at least 6 times a day, went to the gym, worked out every single day together.
See, that sounds like somebody who was probably about to leave his wife at some point.
And still didn't know. And I'm usually a very good judge of character. Mm-hmm. But it's almost like the only thing is I knew it was something, and that's why I started doing my investigating. It was almost like he was too good to be true. Mm-hmm. Okay. Like there was something wrong.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's flip it then. Have you cheated before? While you were married or just dating somebody? Never cheated?
Nope, never.
What about you?
It was close to being over. It was close to being over.
So you cheated
I was
when
tired. Yeah, I was
the
tired.
end?
Yes, I was very tired. It was about 10 years, so, it's about time we both separated.
Okay, so what actually is cheating? Because it's hard for me to believe y'all ain't never cheated.
I haven't.
I'm not going to lie. It's hard to believe.
But I stay single though. I guess I've learned my lessons and that's why I won't get in a relationship with someone. Because I know I'm not ready to settle down unless I meet that right person. I refuse to settle. I'm not doing it.
Definitely.
I don't need a boyfriend. Would I want to be in a relationship? Of course, yes. But with the right person. Mm-hmm. With the right person. And I'm not going to settle until I meet that right person.
Okay.
So therefore, no. But when I've been in relationships, no. I'm all about my man. 100%.
Definitely.
This crazy, I only meet these women outside of my own personal relationships. I never get involved with the women that don't cheat. That's just crazy. Every woman I've ever been with cheat on.
I'll be honest, another reason why I don't cheat. Number one, because when I'm about someone, I'm all about him 100%. Secondly, it's about my respect as a woman. Mm-hmm. I feel like, not that I care what other people think, but at the same time, I don't want my ex to be able to be like, well, she was, if he was doing me wrong or something, well, she was out there too. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly why I could have any one of my exes back right now. Because they would say she was a damn good woman.
Yeah, that's right.
She was faithful. She was a very good, wife, very good mother, everything. Exactly. Now, would I go back to him? Hell fucking no.
Right. They in the past for a reason.
Exactly.
That's right.
I don't go backwards.
Definitely. That's true.
Now, today I watched a live on Facebook. Shout out to Hot 104.1. We're gonna give y'all a quick plug right quick.
Yes.
But the topic was today about a woman who had HIV and she had been sleeping around, and actually her friend knew that somebody had passed who contracted HIV from her. Mm-hmm. That's the main reason why sleeping I don't creep that well. St. Louis has the highest STD rate.
But that's anywhere though. I feel like you should think that way no matter where you live.
That's true.
Because I always hear guys say and it's no offense, but I feel like guys don't care as much as women. Because you guys will be like, no, I don't need to use nothing. I'm like, yes, you fucking do.
I'll be tested.
Exactly. I've been tested.
See, women got the tricks too. They want to feel it raw just as much, and
it's not that I'm not gonna lie. It does feel better. It does 100%.
And women
but
pull it off.
But at the same time, I'm not gonna take no health risk.
I get that.
For no one.
But you have to, those that do pull it off, like a woman that pull it off, you gotta watch her. Like,
Yeah, that's a sneaky.
And then if a man tell me that he don't like condoms, then we not even finna indulge, because of the simple fact, like, if you don't like it with me, then you telling this next person.
Exactly, and that's exactly
and how you a grown man that don't like condoms? Like, I don't believe in
The
that.
truth with that with me is, if I don't know you, I'll probably
don't
use a condom for the first few times.
It's different too.
But
Every
I get to know
situation
you.
is different. If it's someone say you've known your whole life almost, and you've always kept in contact as far as friends, you kind of know their.
Even not then. With me, I have to be around you like every day for a few weeks.
Right.
See how much your phone ring, how much you ignore text, and all this kind of how you act.
Yeah.
To see if I can trust sleeping with you. You know what I'm saying? Like a chick with a dirty car. You know what I'm saying?
I think
she probably don't. She maybe not watch her Gucci all day.
Oh my God. I think at this point, like, I play the rubber game. Like, you cannot come to me without a rubber at all. You know.
How long?
We have to be in a relationship. We have to be getting ready to move in with each other. We got to make this final for the rubber to come off with me. Like,
you mean like 6 months into it?
No,
still?
I'm talking about, like, we got to be ready to make this final. Like, I gotta know.
Ready to be married.
Yes, for the rubber to come out, because people play too many games. Like, let me know you serious. If you serious, then I ain't got no problem.
But you just said 60% of married people cheat, so marriage don't really matter.
It don't matter, but at the same time,
Better
like,
safety.
it better safety, you know, than just running around like I'm finna sleep with you out of rubber, and then here you go, somebody else without a rubber. No, like, I want to make this a commitment.
Okay. All right.
Panda, 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 panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to the lean the family. Credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van.